10 biggest illegal things in the world. Number 10. Counterfeit currency. As we begin our descent into the world of illegal activities, we first encounter the deceptive artistry of counterfeit currency at number 10. This criminal craft involves the surreptitious creation and distribution of fake banknotes, a deceitful act that not only dupes unsuspecting individuals but also threatens the stability of entire economies. Counterfeiters, with each passing day, refine their techniques, employing cutting-edge technology and replicating security features with alarming precision. From small-scale street corner operations to sprawling international counterfeiting rings, the reach of counterfeit currency knows no bounds. Its corrosive effect on financial systems underscores the gravity of this crime, prompting governments worldwide to wage an unrelenting war against these masterminds of deceit, utilizing state-of-the-art technology and fostering international cooperation to keep counterfeit currency at bay. Number 9. Human trafficking. At number 9, we confront the heart-wrenching plague of human trafficking, a global evil that preys on the vulnerability of countless individuals. This chilling underworld involves the abduction, coercion, and ruthless exploitation of vulnerable souls, often condemning them to a life of forced labor or unimaginable sexual servitude. The victims of human trafficking endure horrors beyond comprehension, their very humanity brutally stripped away. Despite concerted international efforts to combat this scourge, human trafficking remains a thriving criminal enterprise, casting a long shadow over countless lives each year. These sinister networks exploit legal loopholes and corrupt officials, posing a formidable challenge to anti-trafficking organizations and law enforcement agencies who tirelessly work to dismantle these human trafficking rings, offering hope, rehabilitation, and support to survivors. Number 8. Wildlife poaching. Coming in at the 8th spot, we shine a light on the dark world of wildlife poaching. This despicable practice involves the illegal hunting and trade of endangered and protected species, pushing these magnificent creatures to the very brink of extinction. Rhinos, elephants, tigers, these iconic animals are hunted for their precious parts, fueling a nefarious market for exotic trophies. Poachers, operating covertly in remote and inaccessible regions, pose a dire threat to these vulnerable species. Conservationists and environmental organizations, armed with determination and cutting-edge technology, stand as the last line of defense, tirelessly battling to shield these magnificent creatures and the fragile ecosystems they inhabit from the relentless onslaught of poachers. Number 7. Cybercrime. Transitioning to number 7, we confront the ever-evolving menace of cybercrime, a digital realm where criminals exploit technology to deceive and defraud. Cybercrime encompasses a broad spectrum of illegal activities, including hacking, identity theft, online fraud, and cyber espionage. In our increasingly interconnected world, cybercriminals operate with impunity, targeting individuals, small businesses, multinational corporations, and even government agencies. Law enforcement agencies, cybersecurity experts, and governments worldwide wage a relentless battle to counter these threats, constantly evolving their tactics and technologies to stay one step ahead in the digital cat and mouse game. Number 6. Drug trafficking. As we descend further into the abyss of illegal activities, we encounter the pervasive and highly lucrative world of drug trafficking at number 6. This shadowy trade encompasses the production, distribution, and sale of illicit substances, including narcotics and controlled drugs, with far-reaching consequences affecting individuals, communities, and entire nations. Drug trafficking organizations, resembling multinational corporations, engage in a complex dance of supply and demand, smuggling contraband across borders while evading the vigilant gaze of law enforcement. The toll exacted by drug abuse, addiction, and violence associated with this illicit trade is staggering. Governments across the globe pour substantial resources into dismantling drug trafficking networks, aiming to disrupt supply chains, apprehend key players, and, crucially, reduce the demand for drugs through comprehensive education and rehabilitation programs. Number 5. Organ trafficking. Ascending to number 5, we shine a searing spotlight on the chilling world of organ trafficking. This gruesome and morally bankrupt trade preys on the desperation of individuals in need of life-saving organ transplants. Organ traffickers stop at nothing to harvest and illegally sell human organs, leading to dire health risks for donors and recipients alike. These criminal networks operate in the shadows, exploiting regulatory gaps and the insatiable global demand for organs. International efforts, including legal reforms and enhanced cooperation among law enforcement agencies, aim to eradicate this horrific practice, ensuring that organ transplantation remains a regulated and ethical medical procedure worldwide. Number 4. Art theft. At number 4, we enter the captivating and enigmatic world of art theft. A crime that seems straight out of a Hollywood script but is all too real. Priceless artworks are stolen for a myriad of reasons, including hefty ransoms, illicit resale on the black market, or the sheer thrill of the heist itself. Art theft operations often involve meticulous planning and the employment of highly skilled thieves. Recovering stolen masterpieces can be an arduous and delicate process, requiring the coordinated efforts of law enforcement agencies, international organizations, and art experts. The art world remains vigilant, embracing cutting-edge technologies like RFID tracking and comprehensive databases to safeguard against theft and facilitate recovery efforts. Number 3. Money laundering. Advancing to number 3, we confront the clandestine world of money laundering, a complex and secretive process by which criminals cleanse their ill-gotten gains. Money laundering involves obscuring the origins of illegal funds through a labyrinth of intricate financial transactions, rendering them seemingly legitimate and untraceable. Money launderers employ an array of methods, from setting up shell companies and offshore accounts to utilizing the ever-elusive realm of cryptocurrencies. Governments and financial institutions worldwide have implemented stringent regulations and formidable anti-money laundering measures to detect and thwart these nefarious financial activities. Nevertheless, staying ahead of money launderers remains an unending challenge in the relentless battle for financial transparency and security. Number 2. Cyber espionage. At number 2, we plunge into the shadowy world of cyber espionage, a realm where state-sponsored hacking and covert operations threaten national security and global stability. Governments and entities engage in clandestine operations to steal classified information, gain a competitive edge, or disrupt critical infrastructure. The world of cyber espionage is fraught with peril, as these actors employ cutting-edge techniques to breach security systems, often remaining undetected for extended periods. The ceaseless arms race in cyberspace pits nation-states and international organizations against one another, each striving to defend against attacks, protect sensitive information, and ensure the privacy of individuals worldwide. Number 1. Drug cartels. Finally, at the pinnacle of our list, we confront the formidable and labyrinthine world of drug cartels. These criminal organizations operate on a staggering scale, wielding unparalleled power as they oversee the production, distribution, and sale of illegal drugs. Their operations are frequently accompanied by brutal violence and deep-seated corruption. Drug cartels cast a long, ominous shadow over society, sowing the seeds of addiction, violence, and instability in the regions they dominate. Governments and law enforcement agencies face an uphill battle in dismantling these powerful organizations, often spanning multiple countries and wielding vast resources. The fight against drug cartels represents an ongoing struggle to uphold the rule of law and safeguard the well-being of individuals and communities around the globe.